Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Lawboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video series of videos where I take a look at some more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. I think you know what's coming next. Mouth's gone already. Pavlov's dogs and all that shit has forever rewired the way my brain works. Anyway, this week is something I've really very much been looking forward to, but it's been lost beneath the permafrost and sunk down a couple of levels like fossilization in my chest freezer, because that happens a lot if you don't stay on top of things, especially when you buy as much shit as I do for this series of videos. But this would be, so I guess it's still kind of new, but not super new, but still, I've still seen it in there and it still says new, but it's in their Chinese takeaway range, because you know you've got all their curry ranges. Their curries are absolutely banging. If you watch this series of videos, you know how much I love Iceland's curries. But they have like a Chinese takeaway range, and in that, this new one, they have spicy, dying here, spicy, sweet and sour chicken for chili rating. Now, it's not a 5 chili rating. Normally I don't get out of bed for anything less than 3 chili rating, but when did you ever see a sweet and sour chicken that was a 4 chili rating? I certainly have never seen hot and spicy sweet and sour chicken. If I go out with mates for a Chinese and they have a sweet and sour, they always say, how come you never have a sweet and sour? You used to say you loved it. I'm like, I do like sweet and sour, it's just it's got one failing, and it's a pretty fucking big failing. It's not hot. Who never thought that sweet and sour would not be better if they made it hot? So, very much looking forward to trying this. This was, I want to say £2, maybe £2 and change. There are a takeaway range of stuff. Really isn't that expensive. It's 375 grams, so you know, around about 400 is the standard meal. Or ready meal weight or size, I should say. However, this is a side, and I will be having it with, have I got any? Oh shit, no room is what I got. Yes, I will be having it with some rice. Some Ben's original savoury chicken flavour, because I've never had savoury chicken flavour rice, and I have worked my way through all of their hot and spicy variants of rice, if you will. 220 grams, these bad boys are still a pound. But then obviously you know everything about these, they're fucking pieces of piss to cook and shit like that. How do we cook this bad boy? Right, we cook this for 6 minutes in the microwave, calorie 800 watts. Don't microwave this shit. You turn the chicken into literal car tire. I know it's only a ready meal. I know it's loaded with salt and all that shit and stuff like that. But so what I'm about to say is stupid. But if you want to get the best out of these and make them as bang as they possibly can be, suck it up and do it in the oven. I wish you could do these in the air fryer. Maybe you can. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should get a white steak. That's preheated, 180 degrees Celsius. For we care not for the Fahrenheit. I'm absolutely ravenous. As is Robert. Robert says hello. Hello. Yeah, fucking starved. And all I've had today is a fried egg sandwich. I know. Right, so 6 minutes in the microwave, or 35 minutes in a fan oven. Cook for 25 minutes. Remove film. Stir. Put back for another 10 minutes. Stand for 1 minute. Do not stand my food. Standing food is for pussies. I'm dying. I'm not going to make this. I really am not going to make this. Right, ingredients. Cooked chicken breast. Pieces, 28%. It's it's an Iceland curry. Right, chicken breast, 99%. Tapioca starch. Salt, sugar, water, peppers, tomato ketchup. Seriously, it says tomato ketchup. It doesn't say tomato ketchup puree, tomato ketchup paste. It says tomato ketchup. Water, tomato paste, sugar, white vinegar, salt, modified cornstarch, flavourings, onion, white wine, vinegar. I'm all the way down to here, and I haven't seen anything that sounds remotely hot yet. Light soy sauce, Water, wheat, soya, blah, 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 blah. Right, get to the bottom. Ground black pepper, 5-spice ground mix, fennel, ginger powder. There doesn't really appear to be anything in this hot. You cannot be chucking around 4 chili rating if you've got this. Honestly, it doesn't read like there's anything in the back of this that's really even remotely hot. Anyway, what do I have in crisp corner this week? Have something a little bit different. It's not crisps, it's popcorn. Not a massive fan of popcorn, not a massive fan of sweet food, but I don't know why this just kind of took my fancy. Haven't had a Twinkie since I lived in Canada, which is what, 16 years ago. But in the import section, again in Iceland, they have an import section now. I say import section, that's a bit generous, a descriptive term for what it actually is. But Hostess new Twinkies flavoured popcorn. This was a £5. Yes, this was a £5. I can't read you any of the ingredients because they put a big fuck off import sticker over it. It's 283 grams, but I don't know, sometimes stuff just takes your fancy. Excuse me, Winnie Pops. And I thought, I have to give this a go. Now, also, do I have anything new in Eddie's Bar? Well, it's funny you should ask. Welcome to Eddie's Bar. You'll have to excuse how all the dog stuff's mixed in. It says her food lives with, well, Eddie's Bar these days. Anyway, I found this in B&M for £1.75 because, believe it or not, I have never had kimchi. So obviously it's pickled cabbage. It's a Korean dish, but I noticed that this one had chili peppers, crunchy and spicy. This has really set off my spider sense, and by that I mean I'm dying my own salivation. I thought, how have I never had this? So I picked that up. I don't know, what do you have it with? Obviously, it's more of a condiment when it comes to this country. But anyway, that's irrelevant because I also found this in TK Maxx, of all places. It was TK Maxx in Gloucester, down the road from Gloucester Cathedral, which is where I was yesterday. And it's called Satan's Revenge. And it's a cayenne pepper sauce. No, extreme, sorry, I can't read it. I've got the wrong fucking glasses on. Extreme peppers? I don't know. Just look at it. All right, look at it. I mean, look at it, Marge. Look at it. Everything about it screams hot. So there you go. Oh, you can see what it is there, right? So the minute I saw that, I thought, fuck it. And also, I really like the fact that it's called Satan's, and the art's really, really nice. Because yes, I still buy shit because of how it looks. So yeah, that's what's in Eddie's Bar this week. How's the weather doing? It's sunny as tits out there, and it's about 11 degrees, which I'm not particularly happy about because I had to sleep with my window open again. It's so bloody hot. But it has been tanking down all day, and it's going to tank down most of tomorrow. Interesting things that happened this week. Prince William, couldn't remember. This is how much I fucking hate the royal family. Because, Dave, you're going to talk about the royal family again. I thought you hate them. Yes, I do hate them, but I am going to talk about them again. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a communist because I'm not fucking retarded. However, I cannot understand this whole better than another individual by birthright alone. But, okay, so Prince William pulled out of his royal duties this week. You're thinking again, why do you care about this, Dave? I'll tell you why I care. Okay, and he cited the reason personal issues, and that was it. And then this sparked this whole massive fucking debate where everyone's going, well, we should know, you know, that his father's ill. Is he ill? Are there health issues in the royal family? We need to know these things, you know. And half the population was like, no, you don't need to know anything. He doesn't have to tell you anything whatsoever. And I'm like, fuck off. Yes, he does. And I'll tell you why. We pay those scabbing bastards £107 million a year. And before everyone says it, oh, but they bring in £1.7 billion a year in tourism and shit like that. Don't care. Even more of a reason that they can fund themselves, on top of the fact that they don't pay fucking income tax. And now what's Charles worth? $9 billion since he got fucking money from his mum. And he's the richest landowner in the world. We should not pay them a damn penny. I think we should have a fucking referendum on it, right? But anyway, so we pay him £107 million a year. So he's a fucking public servant, basically. We pay his wages as far as I'm concerned. So if he has to turn up for an event that's in the public interest, and he doesn't, then do you know what? If I don't want to shop at fucking work, I have to provide a reason. I want him to provide a reason. This whole, you know, when you take that much money off the fucking taxpayer, and you don't feel like doing fucking something, and the whole reason is he doesn't have to tell you a fucking reason. Yes, he does, because as far as I'm concerned, he's our fucking employee, and I'm fucking done with the royal family. Anyway. Where did that come from? Let's have a look at this bad boy. Apologies for the boiler clock, first world problems and all that shit. I need a baking tray because we have to bang this in for 30 minutes. We pierce the film lid, bang this in for 30 minutes. I'll keep that so we can do a comparison. Look at the colour of that bad boy. And then, yeah, so we come back after 30 minutes and no. 25 minutes. Lucky I'm here to read these things. And then come back, remove the film, stir it around and shit, and another 10 minutes. There is heft to it. Do you know what? That's not bad, is it, for £2? I mean, come on. Obviously, I'm going to have it with rice, so it should be quite filling. But I will say, free therapy if you can pierce the film. See. My mouth's gone again. Despite the fact of a lack of hot-ish sounding ingredients on the back of the box, it does smell of a traditional sweet and sour, but it also smells a little bit pokey. I know I've pierced it, but I always pull back one end, awkward, just in case I don't want the steam to build up. So let's bang this bad boy in the oven. Right, it is 4:15, so 4:45, but obviously I'm going to time it on my phone anyway. No, because that's not 25 minutes, you retard. Fuck it, I'm just going to time it on my phone. I'm hungry. Can't think when I'm hungry. It's like the Snickers advert, only I'm going to eat shit that I don't dislike. Well, I don't actually know that yet, to be fair. So, stopwatch. Bosh. If you can hear the dog crying, that's because she knows that I'm in here with food, and even though I can't eat it, she doesn't know that she can't eat it, so therefore she's crying because she thinks she's missing out on something. The joys of a puppy. Anyway, off we go. I'm going to go and watch Top Gear, actually. I'm going to go and watch Top Gear. You know, good Top Gear with the original boys, not shit Top Gear, especially the really crap one with Matt LeBlanc and the fucking Ginger Tosser, and then the really shit one after that with Freddie Flintoff and that fucking annoying Paddy bloke who everything he touches crashes and burns. Cannot stand that guy. Anyway, see you in a bit. Coming up to 25 minutes. It's also starting to get dark in here. I don't know what the point is putting these energy pussy ass bulbs on, but there you go. Right, so it's coming up to 25 minutes. What does it smell of in here? Absolutely nothing, which is quite worrying, to be fair. Doesn't smell. There's a little pinch of traditional sort of sweet and sour shit when you get close to the door, but let's open this bad boy up, take the lid off, give it a stir, and bang it back in for the final run. This is my genuine tea. I am absolutely ravenous, so I hope this is good, because otherwise I'm going to have to go root around in the freezer for something else, because I'm fucking dying here. But anyway, let's get this bad boy out. Right, can he get away with it? I think I did. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can smell sweet and sour now, but it's not massively overpowering, and it certainly doesn't smell hot. I mean, you can't be chucking around those apples. Focus, you fucker. You can't be chucking around those apples and then not make it hot at all. Try not to get third-degree burns. Where'd I put my fork? There we go. Yeah, there's a lot more smell now, but it's just very sweet and soury. I mean, I know it was going to smell very sweet and soury. It's an awkward phrase, but I was just expecting it to smell a little bit hot. But then, like I said, there weren't really any ingredients on the back. I hope this isn't a massive fail that suggested that this might be hot. As I put this, hang on. Preparation. Who says men can't fucking multitask? Right, so let's bang this bad boy back in. In which case, we got 10 more minutes. Yoink! It's very viscous, I will say that. That's the word of the day. It's very, very viscous. There was a blast of sweet and sour then, to be fair. Look away. I trust you. Right, Bosch, 10 more minutes, and then it's winner, winner, potentially chicken dinner. Right, look at me. Getting the rice ready beforehand. I'll tell you what, okay, the chicken rice smells absolutely phenomenal. Like that smells amazing. I'm dying here. Now, I did ever so slightly overdo it, but I can't see that that's going to be a problem. Now, apparently, everyone else who's walked in here, between me filming this to make tea and stuff like that, said, "Oh, that smells spicy." I don't know. I can't smell it. I really, really can't smell it. So, hopefully, this could be a surprise. Ah, it got me. Yeah, I definitely said that that was done. Right, so. Don't do that at home, kids. Ho, ho, ho. Right, so. You can go there before I wash you up. Let's plate this bad boy up. Okay, so I know everyone else thinks when I do this, it's retarded, but I can't help it because I've always done it. Every time I have a curry, you put the rice around the outside so it keeps the shit in the middle. I am aware that this isn't a curry. That serves 2 people apparently. Bollocks does it. It serves me. It smells banging. It smells absolutely banging. So regardless of this, fingers crossed that it's going to be tasty and delicious. Maybe we're a winner with the rice. Yeah, it doesn't help as well that this is on a 45-degree incline. Look at that. Look how viscous it is. Viscous, I should say. Oh, look at that. I have high hopes. I genuinely have high hopes. So yeah, picture, product. Picture, product. Pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. See? That doesn't smell spicy to me. That does not smell spicy. It's killing me. It just smells like regular sweet and sour, but everyone else can smell it. And I can even smell the smell of the chicken rice over the top of that. So anyway, before you, let's just get into it and find out. But before that, fire extinguisher of choice. My new favourite. Apple Tango, sugar-free. Loved Tango as a kid. Apple was always my favourite. Never drank it as an adult because I don't like drinking drinks with sugar in. And then I found this the other day that they don't put sugar in Tango anymore. Probably because of that sugar tax shit, which was, that was never about making people fucking healthy. That was just about making fucking money. That's what taxes are. They dress them up in the interest of saving the fucking planet. It's saving your life, but all they're really interested in doing is fleecing your pockets. But apparently, because of that, we now get diet Tango. So, anyway, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Let's get a way to hold this so I don't burn myself. Right, let's get a big chunk of rice going on. Oh God. That rice is phenomenal. It's weird. You eat it, and you just go, that's just rice. And then it's like, you get like a wash of, you know how I can explain it is? Like, it tastes like chicken noodle soup. Like, not really an aftertaste before that. Like, you eat the rice, and then you get a bang of chicken noodle soup, which I'm fine with, because I fucking love chicken noodle soup. can't, it's too much to hold one hand. Awkward. So anyway, let's go straight into the chicken. Just get a big chunk of chicken on the sauce. It's really thick, the sauce as well, so you don't have to worry about like it running off. And then I'll get a chunk of rice with it afterwards. But yeah, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Interesting. First things first, you're like, that's definitely a 4-ish chili rating. Yeah, it's not super hot. I would say maybe a 3.5. First things first, you just go, that's just sweet and sour chicken. That's what it is, sweet and sour chicken. And then you get a little bit of lash on the back of your lips and then your tongue, but the back of my throat is actually, it felt that. Big chunk of sauce there on the rice. Right, first of all, as sweet and sour goes, it's really nice. It's really nice sweet and sour. The fact that there is heat in there means it's automatically better than any other sweet and sour sauce I've ever had. Considering I couldn't spot any ingredients on the back of the box and that it didn't smell spicy at all when I was eating it, I'm very pleasantly surprised at the level of heat that that's given off, but more so the fact that it perfectly complements the really nice, it's a really nice thick sweet and sour sauce, and the heat just complements it and adds to it. Quite surprised with that, genuinely quite surprised with that. Had hoped for it to be hotter, would definitely say it's about a 3.5, but the thing is, I've never had hot and spicy sweet and sour. Maybe they could have bigged it up a bit more on the back of the ingredients. Tongue's gone now. Yeah, that's banging. Anyway, Bad cleanse. Wendy Pops. This, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with. Could use, definitely, ooh, hello, a little more heat. I don't know if I would want it to be a 5, because then it would not be sweet sour, it makes sense. But yeah, 4, definitely a solid 4 would be brilliant, because it's not. I'd say it's about 3.5, maybe 3, but tongue's gone. Yeah, this is really, really nice. I will, Stealth Winnie Pops, be definitely having this again, because this is basically the nicest sweet and sour from a supermarket I've ever had. Iceland's takeaway. Bit rich, but that's sweet and sour, isn't it? That's because I don't like sweet food. But yeah, a bit rich, but that's just because it's sweet and sour. So yeah, Iceland's takeaway. Spicy, sweet and sour. Banging. Definitely recommend it. I'm gonna go over the box again once I've stopped filming this, because I'm very curious. I can't see what's in it that gives it this level of heat. Anyways, always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried this, and if you know of anything like a hotter sweet and sour that you can buy at the supermarket, then definitely hook me up. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.